What's up, everybody? Welcome to BioS3 Raw TV. Jerry, why did you do it? Why did you put up a video where you fucked up the numbers talking about deaths from car accidents and recreational drugs and steroids, and you just left it up there? Good point, guys. First of all, I was wrong. And rather than take it down, which a lot of people do, they'd be like, I don't want to promote, the people that think I'm fucking dumb. I already know I'm dumb, okay? It's not fucking, no, it's not a secret. But humility and reality. Reality is I was wrong. When I went and looked at the comment section, people were like, Jerry, like, that's a really high number. I think it's more like this. I was like, fuck, they're right. I checked it. It was right. It wasn't 350,000 a year. It was 35,000 a year. And I was actually literally doing this research before I got online with clients. And then I went to film the video afterwards. So I kind of was thinking about it. And in my head, for some reason, I read it as 350,000. Now, anybody that has dyslexia knows that you do switch letters and you have a hard time with certain numbers. 0 is one of those numbers that I do have a hard time with. And, I'm not afraid to admit it. It is what it is. It's who I am. It's part of what makes me me. And I decided just to leave it. I'm like, you know what? I was wrong. Trying to hide the fact that I was wrong and say, I hope a lot of people didn't see this video and I can just shoot it again, say the right things and no one will ever know. That's just not my style. If I put something up and I'm wrong, I'll tell you I'm wrong. This video is to say I was fucking wrong. I posted on the thing. I said, I'm wrong. You guys are right. And here's the deal. And that's why. I just don't feel like you should be creating something in social media that's not real. And I feel like if you make a mistake, you should leave it there. Like, there are things that I said in videos before about people that I've made amends with. Like, Lane Norton was one of them. And the other one, what the fuck was that? I think Ian McCarthy. And people, Ian, I think Ian actually said something about taking the videos down. And I was like, no, I'm not going to take them down. I mean, granted, we worked through whatever problems there were, but it's a fact. This happened. It was real. Why am I going to try to hide it like it never happened? Fuck that. Like, it's just going to stay up, and those videos are actually still up. Now, same thing with this one. It'll stay up. I made a mistake. I fucked up. I have a hard time with numbers, obviously. I have a hard time with fucking writing. Anybody that's ever got an email from me or seen a post knows I have a terrible time with grammar. My thing is interacting in person. That's my thing. Talking on the camera, interacting in person, that's my thing. That's what I'm good at. And I don't feel any need to hide my mistakes. So that being said, there was another individual. I mean, he actually said something about it wasn't fair to compare driving to steroids because so many more people drive cars than use steroids. So those numbers are not really fair to compare. And I was like, okay, I mean, that's a fair enough thing that he said, but what I want you guys to do is I don't want you guys to just look for a reason. Like, I honestly feel like that person was looking for something. Like, he wants me to be wrong. He wants to point it out that I'm wrong. He wants to put it out in public rather than, come to me on a private thing and send me a message that, hey, I don't think it's fair, but he wants to do it in public. He wants to say, fuck you, Jerry, I got you. And I get that. Everybody wants to be the hero. Everybody wants to be the one that tells me to go fuck myself. I get it. But here's the deal. 1 million steroid users. Just say 1 million. Right? Out of 1 million, in 14 years, 19 of them die. Take 1 million car drivers, okay? We'll just make it an even number so you can't say that, it's like a study. 15 people here, 15 people there. Blind controlled studies, blah, 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 placebos, all that shit. 1 million of each. In 14 years of 1 million drivers, the same statistics of deaths was 490,000. So even if you took the numbers like, well, there's a billion people driving and only a million people using steroids. 1 million and 1 million, you would still have 490,000 in 14 years compared to the 19 steroid users. The point is, and the point I'm trying to get at, like, I mean, I get the fact that you're like, well, this is not a fair thing. Even if you break it down to the actual statistics of the same number of people driving cars, that same number of people using steroids, the number is staggering. It is absolutely staggering over a 14-year period of what is more dangerous. Now, they're not going to ban cars, right? I didn't look up the statistics, so I can't be wrong about it, but I can almost guarantee you more people die per year falling down a flight of stairs by accident than taking steroids. There has to be more people than that. Because if you took 19 divided by 14, and that's how many people per year die of steroid use. Matter of fact, let's do that fucking math. I'll use the calculator because I don't want to fuck it up. But you take 19 people that died divided by 14, that's 1.3, like 1.5 people. So let's say 2 people a year die of steroid use in 14 years, right? How many people do you think die falling down the fucking stairs every year by accident? Probably more than 2, okay? But the bottom line is we don't ban stairs, and put in escalators or elevators in every building because more than 2 people die from falling downstairs, right? More people probably fall from tripping off a curb per year, or I know more people die of drinking water. You know, well, more people are drinking water. Let's say 1 million people drinking water, 1 million people taking steroids, 19 deaths in 14 years. How many drinking water? You get where I'm going with this. Like, it doesn't matter how many people are doing one thing compared to how many people are doing steroids. If you took the same amount of people doing steroids and took the same amount out of those other groups of people doing stuff, and you compared them, it is an absolutely astronomical number compared to what the steroid users are. So be aware, guys. You know, the point of this video, the 2 points are: 1, I was wrong, and I'm not going to hide it. I'm not going to try to avoid any bashing. I'm not going to try to avoid any backlash. I'm not going to try to avoid any trolling. It is what it is. I was wrong. And number 2 is, it doesn't matter what the activity is. Pretty much every other activity and every other fucking medication or any other food in the world probably kills more people per year of steroid use by at least like 100-fold. Like, so that's just a fact. So again, backing up what I was saying before, no, I don't feel like steroids are as dangerous as walking down a flight of stairs or driving a car or doing many things. Or probably eating at a restaurant. More people probably die eating at restaurants per year than steroid use, but all these other things we can do freely. Some of them you have to be a certain age, like 16 years old to drive a car. So 490,000 people die in 14 years driving a car. 19 people die of using steroids, and there's no like, okay, if you're 21, you can use steroids. You know, I don't get it, guys. It's confusing to me. I've always questioned it. I've always wondered what the fucking problem was, and maybe we'll just never know. BioStreetTraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.BioStreet.com is a blog. It's, hey, I was wrong. What the fuck am I going to do about it? Buy something. We're out.